Canelo Alvarez just defeated Billy Joe Saunders in the 8th round. Billy Joe Saunders was coming on in the fight. Looked like he was winning the fight. And then he ended up quitting in the fight. Canelo Alvarez caught him with an uppercut. And, Billy Joe was trying to move out the way. He was doing a lot of razzling and dazzling. Canelo caught him with a short uppercut. It messed up his eye. He never seemed to recover from that point on. You know what I'm saying? This is very common amongst these British guys, man. They get hit in the eye, it's over with. So salute to Canelo Alvarez, man. He get a lot of credit, you know what I'm saying, for getting the job done. Billy Joe Saunders had it his way. He had a big ring, you know what I'm saying. He was doing his thing, and Canelo Alvarez caught him, and, he got the crowd all riled up and rowdy behind him. And, Billy Joe just, his eye fucked up. I mean, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like one bad round and he just kind of gave up. That's what it looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? He had one bad round and he just gave up, man. He just kind of quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Canelo Alvarez got the job done, man. You know what I'm saying? Now he gets just one belt closer to being undisputed. Billy Joe. I don't know how they gonna take this, man. He was doing good in the fight until he wasn't. He was doing good in the fight till he wasn't. Yeah, salute to All Stop Sports in the building. What's going on, bro? I mean, Billy was up on my card too, man. I had it early on. It was Canelo. Then, as the fight went on, I had a Billy Joe, and then boom, it was Canelo. So he got the job done. A VCL Favor says, fake ass fight. That shit was rigged. Hey, you think so, bro? I don't know, man. Billy Joe was kind of styling on him. He was making him look bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? That Billy Joe just quit, man. Little adversity, he quit. Right, Tyrese Booty. I mean, he quit little adversity. He got hit in the eye and he bailed the fuck out. That crowd is vicious, though, boy. Yep, Canelo's the best fighter. You know what I'm saying? He beat Billy Joe. He said that's the plan. He wanted to get the belt. He wanted to fight Caleb Plant next. He said he's coming. Oh, he's coming for Caleb Plant next. I mean, is Caleb Plant, does he have a chance against Canelo Alvarez? Based off what we've seen tonight, people. I mean, Caleb Plant is the sharper, more, younger, better version, I think, of Billy Joe. Billy Joe looked kind of weathered a little bit. He's the guy who's been playing around, fighting lower level opposition. He never really leveled up, even though he did look good in this fight. I think if Billy Joe been keeping himself sharp, staying in shape, and fighting tough competition, he would have been more prepared for this type of fight. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have got hit in the eye and wouldn't have quit. I mean, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Canelo Alvarez said he wants to play. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wait, he's speaking in Spanish right now. Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, we already know what's next for Canelo. He's probably the most active fighter out there. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's very active, man. But he's able to do that. But Billy Joe really got that $3 million for this fight, man. That's bogus as hell. He got his fucking eye fucked up. He may never be the same after this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Billy Joe will be the same after this. And the fans was really harsh too, man. They was booing him bad. Ooh, Canelo hype, boy. He hype. That crowd is live, man. Canelo got the juice for sure, man. There's no denying that. That motherfucker got some juice. Hold on. What are you talking about? Okay, Eddie Hearn talking about making a Caleb Plant fight. It was a nice show, man. They did a really good job. The Zone, Matchroom Boxing, Canelo Promotions, they did a good job with the event, the presentation, the whole Cinco de Mayo celebration. They did a really good job in promoting everything for this fight tonight. They did a really good job. It was a really good fight for as long as it lasted. A lot of people may say that fight was fake, though. You're going to start seeing that a lot. People going to be saying that this fight was fake. Billy Joe just quit. It was part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? Canelo predicted that he'll get him out there by 10 rounds, and he did, so it's fake. You know, you're going to see a lot of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, really, I seen Billy Joe was winning the fight until he wasn't. That's just what happened for me. You know, there's no really – and y'all know I'm critical on Canelo in his most recent fights as far as his opponents not coming to win. And I think Billy Joe came to win, but Canelo was definitely just the better man. He came out on top, man. Look at all them belts now. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what y'all saying. Hey, bro, Horace, you ain't lying, bro. UK fighters always quit with eye injuries. Bro, what's up with that shit, bro? They be quitting, period, dog. You know what I'm saying? There's only probably like a handful of them that they got really real hard like that. You know what I'm saying? He quit. Expect Tyson Fury to get quit next too in his next fight. It's over with. Hey, Drizzy KO says that shit was suspect, man. A lot of people gonna be saying that shit. Eat Right Guy says Billy Joe laid down like a biatch. Oh my goodness. Tyrese Booties let Spencer Spence don't want to go nowhere near that ring. Myself Favor says y'all must not seen Billy Joe the last years. Billy Joe's been finished last years. Yeah, I mean, he's been looking like shit, man. He showed up a little bit for this fight until he didn't. I mean, he got hit in the eye, he quit. He had no heart, no desire to say, I can figure out this guy. I can still beat him. I can still use my jab. Now he quit, man. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. One sign of adversity, one sign of him being in trouble, and he pulled the plug on the fight. They pulled the plug on the fight. These British dudes always throwing in the fucking towel and shit. I mean, he probably got a broken orbital. You know what I'm saying? We've seen this before. We've seen this many times. You know what I'm saying, with these guys. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a broken orbital and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just, looking at his safety and all that, and I get it. But boxing fans are brutal. They're not going to give a fuck about that shit. They're going to say he laid down like a bitch and, say he a punk for quitting in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a lot of that with Billy Joe Saunders, man. I honestly, I don't really see him coming back, you know what I'm saying, after that. It's not like it was a really bad loss, but it's like he quit too. You know what I'm saying? So now we know that you can be pushed and pressured. You get hurt, you go look for the back door. You know what I'm saying? Because you was winning that fight, man. You had that. He had that shit. Bro Horse says, Canelo did not get better. I don't care what his fans say. I mean, yeah, bro, he looked like the same Canelo to me, honestly, dog. And Canelo fans are extremely brutal. Yeah, you think y'all Spence fans are vicious or the Bud fans are vicious. No, Canelo fans are vicious. You know what I'm saying? He didn't seem to really gotten better. He seemed like the same Canelo Alvarez, if you ask me. He says this got to be the worst era of boxing ever. Trash. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't see no improvement either. All Stop Sports. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he looked like the same Canelo Alvarez. I want to see him up in there with Boo Boo Andre. That's what I want to see. I want to see him up in there with Boo Boo Andre next. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Canelo might beat him too. Who knows, man? Canelo probably dictate even more. Get an 18-inch ring on Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? Low ball Boo Boo. But I mean, give Boo Boo that fight. Nah, he had to fight Caleb Plant first. So I don't know if Caleb Plant could really beat Canelo, man. I have a feeling it'll be the same shit. But Caleb Plant is a lot better than Billy Joe to me. You know what I'm saying? He's a lot more serious guy. A lot more serious about boxing. He's disciplined and shit. So we ain't got to worry about Caleb Plant not coming in there out of shape or nothing. But Saunders just showed that he got no heart. What we do know about Caleb Plant is that he got some heart. We know that Caleb Plant got some heart. That we do know. But dudes seem to really wither under Canelo, man. Maybe it was the pressure, the crowd. He freaked out and shit. That's what happened. He freaked out. I don't know. I mean, nowadays boxing is different, people. It's not like back in the day where dudes fought with both eyes closed and shit. This ain't like the movies, man. These dudes pulling out of these fights when they get a cut and shit. I mean, that's just what it is today. Billy Joe, it's not a good look for Billy Joe. Honestly, it's not a good look for him. I mean, he was really in the fight. He was really competitive in the fight. And he pulled the plug on the fight. You know what I'm saying? He pulled the plug on it. It almost makes it seem kind of like, is this shit rigged? Like, wait a minute, man. This dude was winning until he wasn't. What the fuck happened, dude? Like the Kovalev fight. He was kind of winning. You know what I'm saying? He was damn near winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? Almost like he was kind of playing with Canelo until he wasn't. Like, what's going on with this shit, man? But me watching it live just now, I mean, I seen Canelo losing to a dude until he wasn't. But he needs to give Boo Boo a shot because Boo Boo was in attendance. And he says Canelo and Billy Joe are scared to fight Boo Boo. You know what I'm saying? He said y'all scared to fight him. Look at all them people behind him, taking pictures with him and shit, photobombing him. You know what I'm saying? He wants to smoke next, Canelo. What you gonna do, man? No, you gotta go through Caleb Plant first. He's on a belt mission, so we're gonna let Canelo do his belt mission. He likes belts all of a sudden, so we're gonna let him do his little belt thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Caleb Plant could beat Canelo just based off of. I don't know, man. It seems like these dudes can't get over the aura of Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Billy Joe seemed like he got over in the middle rounds and shit, but then he got hurt and then he freaked out and got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? He got hurt, freaked out, and got up out of there. Yep, they just said it's a fractured orbital. Yep, they just taking him to the medical facilities. He got a fractured orbital. So, yep, Billy Joe got a fractured orbital, just like Kell Brook. What the fuck is in the water over there in the UK, man? Y'all dudes are brittle as hell, man. You know? You got to be tough if you up in there fighting Mexicans and shit. Us Americans, boys, we used to it over here. Y'all got to be tough when you up in there fighting Mexicans, dude. Y'all breaking like fucking glass and shit, man. Come on. AJ be falling and shit, hurting. What's up, Leonard Thomas? Salute, bro. What's going on with you? All sports looking more and more scripted, man. I don't know, bro. I mean, I already figured a lot of people was gonna say that this fight looked fake and shit. I already knew very well gonna say it. He said Billy Joe wasn't on a mission to win when Benavidez had that belt. Nah, he wasn't, man. He said UK cats got weak faith on, man. They breaking like fucking, man, bro. They breaking like motherfucker, man. Saul Gutierrez, come on here to gloat. Canelo the king. Yeah, man, it was a good win for him, man. I want to see him fight Charlo Andre, though. Stop playing around with these dudes. These dudes ain't got enough for him. But yeah, he got a fractured orbital, so. But it was a cool fight, man, for as long as it lasted. You know what I'm saying? I thought Billy Joe was gonna sneak off with the victory, maybe get robbed, or be a situation to where he wins the fight but loses a decision. You know what I'm saying? Leonard Thomas says, congratulations to Canelo. He won, but he got exposed low-key. I mean, Canelo didn't really show any improvements. He looked like Canelo. Maybe Caleb Plant give him a little bit more sauce. You know, he's American, so he got a lot more sauce and swag than Billy Joe. You know, Billy Joe is like a generic version of a Caleb Plant. So we're going to see how he looks against him, and then we'll go start getting back to the other guys that can give him some real trouble, like the Andres and the Charlos and the Benavidezes. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. So Gutierrez said, when you fight America, you got to be tough. Yeah, you do. You definitely do, man. There's a melting pot out here, man. There's all kinds of motherfuckers out here. Tough motherfuckers and shit. Yeah, Boo Baby Juju. What's up? Salute, bro. Canelo do need to run with Boo Boo. He need to run with Boo Boo, man. Stop playing. Well, I mean, when you gonna give Boo Boo a shot? You know what I'm saying? When you gonna give Boo Boo a shot? Give Billy Joe a shot. He blacked his eye. I mean, Kell Brook's eye looked at a lot worse than this. Kell Brook's shit was like, it got fat as fuck. Eating away shit looked at fucked up. Billy Joe got poked in the eye. I've seen UFC fighters get poked in the eye like this and still fucking try to fight on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, they did the safety for their fighter. That's what they got to do. But I've seen MMA fighters get poked in the eye, kicked in the nuts, and they still continue on the fucking fight. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Salute to Canelo Alvarez, though, man. He did a good job. But I don't see no real improvements. I think somebody with some more sauce to give him trouble. But hey, Canelo Alvarez still got that. I don't know what it was. I mean, it's not like I don't know. He broke old boy face. Leonard Thomas says Caleb Plant makes it the distance. He probably do, man. Saul Gutierrez suggests that Caleb Plant is going to be ducking under Al Heyman. Yeah, I mean, Andre, he didn't look too good his last fight. But that last dude he fought was a guy that was willing to take some to give some. And Andrade is a rusty-ass dude who needs some sharp opposition. But, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Based off the Andrade we seen last time, I may still get an edge to Canelo. And I think Andrade could beat Canelo. But just based off of what have you done for me lately? Canelo looked at sharp. Canelo Plant going to be tough, says Abduz Shakur. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. Bend over, salute, bro. He says Canelo broke his... Yeah, he broke his orbital, man. He broke his orbital, fucked him up. Blizzo quit. We may never see him again now. He got the little $3 million, and he about to go right off in his caravan, man. He out of here. You don't think Andre beat Canelo? Oh man, get up out of here, man. Errol Spence, man, he wasn't talking about nothing in that crowd. He was not talking about nothing. Errol Spence wasn't talking about nothing. He was just there. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't talking about fighting nobody. He wasn't talking about doing nothing. He ain't talking about fighting Ugas. He ain't talking about doing nothing. He ain't talking about hopping in there with Canelo. Canelo probably called the cops on him, though, man. Canelo been on that cop calling shit lately. You know what I'm saying? He need to cut it out. You can't be the pound king and you calling the police and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your brother allegedly got, and you allegedly handled that. So how the fuck you calling the cops on a clone? Your twin and shit, bro. You can't call the cops on your twin, dog. You say your boy Spence been there. He said, yeah, he was in the crowd and shit, trying to show up and show out. Damn, the Black Wolverine says it's a fixed fight. Dang. Baby Juju says he was on a date with that yellow dude. Man, y'all is brutal tonight. Y'all is brutal tonight. Y'all dudes is brutal out here. Yeah, a lot of people. I'm telling y'all, a lot of people going to be saying that fight looked at fake. That fight was fixed. He was paid off. They're gonna be saying that, man. That's what the narrative gonna be. Oh yeah, see, I didn't even catch that part. I went straight to live with y'all. You know what I'm saying? He says, why the fuck the judges had to fight so wide? You were right. They're down like 3 to 4 rounds. I'm telling you, bro. When you get in that ring with Canelo Alvarez, you must keep in mind that you already down 3 to 4 rounds. So you're gonna have to work right out the gate. And that's what Canelo's likely the most dangerous. He's really sharp and explosive in the early rounds. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a tough uphill battle. But the big fish was in the building. You know what I'm saying? He was in the building trying to show off. He ain't talking about fighting Bud. So, but it's all good, man. Errol Spence out there showing boxing support. So salute to Errol Spence Jr. But yeah, man, Billy Joe, foot on the stool. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because he was, playing at the crowd and razzling and dazzling and showboating. Now look at him, like not even 2 minutes later. This is the look. This is what you saw. Like, come on, bro. Like, you were doing all that, and then now this. Like, man. Black Wolverine says the cards were not wide at all. Canelo is not a complete fighter. Clearly missing a lot of shots, man. Yeah, he was missing. But Joe had a miss tonight. Shakur says, no, it wasn't fixed. Soon Canelo hit Saunders' eyes, swelled up, and Saunders quit. Pretty much, man. That's what it looked like to me, too, bro. You know what I'm saying? It like he just quit. Gave up. You know what I'm saying? Gave up. Didn't even want to make it to the finish line. Didn't even want to, you know what I'm saying? These UK dudes be really throwing in a damn towel. They trainers, they throw in the towel. What's Kell Brook coach name? The guy that didn't want to coach for the Bud fight because he knew Crawford was gonna murder him. He didn't want to have that mud blood on his hands and shit. I forgot his name. Yeah, he always throwing in the towel, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's safety though. I get it. But Billy Joe could have made it to that finish line, man. You're supposed to be from a fighting lineage. You're supposed to be the gypsy travelers. Y'all supposed to be real fighters. Y'all bare knuckle boxers. Come on, bro. That little Japanese dude, Takayama, yeah, he got played tonight. You know what I'm saying? The referee pulled the plug on his fight for no reason. You know what I'm saying? He might not have won the fight, but he showed a lot of heart, a lot of dog, and a lot of will. You know what I'm saying? Little Japanese guy. But the gypsy traveler guy, man, he pulled the plug as soon as his eye got hit, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen motherfuckers get kicked in the nuts, poked in the eye, head with it. And Billy Joe pulled the plug on the fight. Salute to my man YC on Sports Media. What's good, bro? Oh, why you gotta do him like that, Shakur? He says Kell Brook quit, Dubois quit, Saunders quit, all eye sockets. What is up with that? You ain't lying, bro. Who else, man? Come on. I know we can think of somebody else. I know it's somebody else. Oh, not today, Lennar. I'm getting my guy up in here, man. Yeah, Kell Brook quit, Dubois quit, Saunders quit, all eye sockets, bro. You ain't lying. Those are major facts. What's up with these dudes, man? Oh shit, here go Roger Hernandez. Oh shit, here you go. He says Canelo the face of boxing. Not no in Spence. It's not even close. Hey, he's not. Spence ain't the face of boxing, man. Canelo, man, he packed the house. That shit was jumping. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, he's I gotta give him credit, man. He's trying his best to get boxing back in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this, you know, he's fought recently in Miami, and he's fighting in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the only reason why he's fighting in them places is because they wide open.
Yeah, they open. And he's taking the opportunity, man.
It makes perfect sense fighting in those two places because you can put 70,000. There's no capacity regulations. But it's clear. It was clear as day that Billy after watching enough boxing, you could tell when somebody got a fractured orbital bone, and it's not just swelling. You can tell his joints. Yeah, it's a fractured orbital bone. You would have liked to see Billy fight through it, but ultimately they made a business decision. And I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I knew they was gonna say it was a fractured orbital. I mean, why? Because it's been happening to the UK a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? That's what
not even the UK. It's
I mean,
honestly,
I'm just saying.
The UK. It's a thing, though. You remember Lucas Matisse quit with the fight against Victor Postol, fractured his joint. And the funny thing is, your man Inoue, he kept fighting though. Nakatami kept fighting.
The Japanese dudes are tough, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta kill them.
Them two dudes, they kept fighting with the broken orbital bone. I guess it all depends on your corner. I don't know if it was Billy that stopped it or his corner that stopped it.
Billy was ready to go. He was ready to go.
And I feel like it depends on your skill set too, right? If you are a boxer and you got a broken orbital bone on your lead eye, then it makes sense for them to tell you to pack it in. If you're a puncher, I feel like punchers have better chances of changing the fight. Billy ain't. Come on, man. He was toast. Billy can't punch. I thought Billy punched a little harder than that. Billy can't punch.
No, man, he up in there playing like Tyson Fury. Ben Dover says the real question is, did Canelo pass his test against Southpaws? I mean, not really. I mean, I don't know. No, he didn't. Nope.
I mean, Ben, he won. He won.
Though.
Did you see it? all right, if it was a guy that had better athleticism, if it was Lara in his prime, it would have been a more difficult fight. But Canelo has gotten better, and Billy's not that good. Am I wrong for saying that?
I mean, Billy never gotten better.
Nah. Billy's actually gotten, and you brought this up, Shido. He hasn't fought anybody in a very long time.
Right. Right.
Whereas though you can say Canelo Alvarez has fought much better competition than Billy, to whereas though he's sharper, with the exception of Abney Yildirim, Kovalov.
But Canelo always stay in the gym too, though. Billy Joe be all fat and shit.
True. Canelo just got finished beating Callum Smith. And then before that, who was it? Kovalov, and then Danny Jacobs, and then Triple G. The Abney Yildirim fight, that was what it was. And Billy was fighting. Billy was fighting. Who was the dude? She-Fat.
Yeah, She-Fat. Martin Murray.
Martin Murray and some other guy. This is like he got what he put out. Mm-hmm. And it was competitive until Canelo didn't make it competitive.
Yeah. That one shot changed the whole fight.
Which one? You talking about the uppercut or the straight right?
Yeah, that's that. I think it was the uppercut. The uppercut. That's when his body language changed. It seemed like he didn't want to be in there no more. Like that's the vibe he got.
You can see that he was hurt though. You can see he was hurt, and it had to be something. It wasn't just because it was like a thundering punch. I feel like he probably just fractured it right there on that spot. Mm-hmm. Who do you want to see him in the ring with next?
Who, Canelo?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he's fighting Caleb Plant. Canelo will do what he wants, and he's going to be fighting Plant next. So, I want to see that.
Ain't that what you want? The all belts?
Yeah.
The best fight in the best?
Yeah.
I tell you this though. Plant is going to be a harder fight.
Yeah. He's long. I think Plant's a more disciplined fighter and all that.
He moves a lot more.
And I think he's a real super middleweight. He's a smaller super middleweight, but he was never a middleweight. Like these guys, or what's that? Light middleweight and shit. So, yeah, I mean, but it's Canelo, man. Well, he better, withstand his aura for 12 rounds. These dudes, Billy Joe, I don't know, man. I feel like he could have just kind of, I don't know. I felt they pulled the plug on that a little too soon, but.
Canelo's a better boxer than what people give him credit for. You can see him in there.
Inoue was fighting a puncher. You know what I'm saying? With a fractured orbital early in the fight. I mean, I guess it's different,
He's a puncher, though. You know what I mean? He's a puncher, too. Billy's not a puncher. Like, I feel like you just got to give dude credit. He was in there thinking, and he was putting himself in position to outbox the boxer.
He says, reminded me of the Brook GGG fight. Competitive one. Yep. Yep. Competitive till it wasn't, man. Abdul Shakur says, Plant is a big boxer with good skills. Big, strong boxer with good skills. Yeah, it should be a good fight, man. Low key T Life says, cheating ass Canelo. What he do this time, man?
I mean, you got to give props for this performance. Billy was undefeated, even though his competition has been ass. Pure cheeks. Probably like the last 4 or 5 years. But he was undefeated. Callum Smith was undefeated. He took him out. Is he pound for pound number one?
Yeah, I'll probably get to him. Yeah. Yeah. Because he beat Billy Joe. He gave Billy Joe everything he wanted.
Yeah.
He gave Billy Joe that 22-foot ring, and Billy Joe still lost. So, yeah. Yeah.
One thing about them UK dudes, right? You can't talk all that shit and quit on the stool. Like, I understand the business of boxing, but you can't troll that much and then quit on the stool. And you gotta be careful of who you do that to. Because me and you were talking, And when Billy was like, "Oh yeah, you like the beef," and Canelo just kept smiling and laughing, dudes like that is dangerous, yo. When you fucking with them and they just smiling at you, you got to worry about guys like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Billy. I mean, he said cheating ass Canelo. He said so why? But he said so why would he duck his head if he saw that right hand coming? What? I must have missed something now.
He probably thought something. He probably thought another shot was coming, or he thought he can get out of the way of it. Who knows?
He said he knew he was gonna wear it. Yeah, I kind of knew. I knew it was over too. The way that round ended, I already knew it was over. And then Canelo was already standing up. He knew it was over. It's like he knew it was gonna be over already at the beginning of that round. Shit. That's what it looked
Nah,
like.
nah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
If you go back and watch it, right? Eddie Reynoso is talking to him or whatnot, and he sees them start waving in the other corner, and that's when he puts his arm up.
Yeah,
Billy got
like,
caught. He got caught with a shot, bro. He got caught with a shot. He gave up. Nothing more, nothing less. That eye is definitely broken. I agree, Shakur. He definitely did. He started getting desperate.
Yeah. Really, he was looking good though. He was. He was. He could if he could have kept that up, he would have probably lost a decision. You know what I'm saying? But he would have won the fight. He lost everything now. It's over with, man. Once these dudes, British dudes, overdose break, man, they don't tend to come back, man. It's over with.
We got to see about Daniel Dubois. I mean, we saw
He young though.
We saw what happened with Kell Brook. I felt like Eddie kind of sold him out. But this goes back to a point that I was trying to make to you. That's why you do not take the short.
Mm-hmm.
Neutral, natural. That was swelling. Swelling always looked worse than a broken or orbital bone. But that doesn't mean it is worse. Two different things, yo. But Shido, that's why you don't take the $3 million. That's why you don't take the short.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I feel you, Neutral Natural. Yeah, he took the short. If that $3 million is real, that's some bullshit. He took the short for that.
Took the short, got his first loss and a broken orbital bone for money that he could have made fighting Demetrius Andre. Come on, man.
Facts, bro. He could have probably made 7 fighting Andre.
Come on, man.
I hope that $3 million shit ain't real, man. That's what they said, though. They said that shit was. I mean,
I'm just saying, let's call. Devin Haney's making $3 million fighting Jorge Linares, but y'all want to tell me that Billy Joe was some kind of warrior for taking 3 to fight Canelo? Nah, man, that's bad business.
Yeah, that's bad business. But I figure if you go take that, if you go do it like that, you should have went out on your motherfucking shield.
True.
If you go take the short, obviously you really believed in yourself. You should have fucking coached the rest of that fight. Fought off the jab, just bullshitted. Maybe he was in pain. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the adrenaline didn't stop the pain. Maybe he couldn't see at all. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, never mind, man. I mean, this ain't like fighters back in the day, man. Them dudes was fucking dogs. You know what I'm saying? You know, but maybe motherfuckers need to start practicing and training with one eye open and shit like that. Get creative in the gym. Start training like a whole week with just one eye, so you can get used to having your eye fucking shut.
Yo, now you say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We always reference fighters from back in the day. A lot of times, those kids grow up in the gyms with those fighters from back in the day. And those fighters from back in the day give them different advice than what we're talking about. Because those fighters are beaten, broken down old men with no money and felt like they made a lot of bad decisions.
Mm.
Like I've seen it personally.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take that fight. Oh, but this dude talking shit and I can beat him. Oh, I just want to fight. Taking a fight on 1 week, 2 weeks notice. But that old guy is the guy that took those fights on 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks notice. At any weight, they didn't care.
Mm-hmm.
So I see both sides of it. I ain't saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that the way fighters act today might be a direct reaction from mistakes that fighters made in the past.
Yeah. Some dudes move a little bit more careful than others. Some don't care about taking a shot to give one. Some will fight their heart out to the very end. Others will look for the door as soon as going gets rough.
Look, all right, let me ask you a question. Name one top fighter that isn't careful and meticulous.
Careful? What you mean by careful?
Careful, um, when choosing opponents, fighting at the right time, careful with their money, careful with their business, like a all around package.
Deontay Wilder.
That's it. That's it.
Yep. Deontay Wilder.
Only one guy.
Deontay
But
Wilder.
what does Deontay Wilder have?
Hold on. Power?
Freakish power. Freakish, abnormal power. But then you could say that ended up fucking him over, kind of, sort of, right? Because he could have
shit. Now go ahead.
No, I said he could have went ahead and fought Joshua for the 100 million and revisited the Fury fight. But no, he took a 50-50 split with a guy who wasn't a champion. And you know how the story is. A whole bunch of controversy with him getting stopped.
Mm-hmm. He says Nakatani KO Verdeo with broken orbital, so that excuse don't mean nothing. Some of these fans he's some savages, man. They don't care about none of that shit, man. Just bleed. Nutritional said Nakatani KO Verdeo with broken orbital. That don't mean nothing. Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. Them Japanese dudes are they live by that shit, man.
All right, Neutral Natural. Let me ask you a question. Right? I ain't saying you're wrong, but if what happens if Lomachenko ends up stopping Nakatani really fast because of that eye? It's like some dudes don't want to trade their career for one fight. I can't. I'm not gonna completely knock it because I'm not getting hit in my face, so I don't know what that feels like. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I mean, some dudes fight on to the end. Others look for the door when the going gets rough.
You can't talk shit and then look for the door.
Exactly.
Now
he's talking shit and then he look for the he got the dough.
That's one thing we can agree on. You can't talk big shit, troll, and then look for the door.
Natural says, I just made the example because some guys you wouldn't know they was hurt in the face.
Neutral Natural.
Poker face.
Yeah, but everybody is different. You can't just paint it with one broad brush. But don't act like we haven't seen guys who are like really tough guys. Like Lucas Batista is considered a tough dude. He been in wars with like Ruslan Provatnikov and dudes like that. And he took a knee because he made a business decision. Kell Brook, you can't say Kell Brook isn't tough. He's a tough guy.
He says Canelo is a retirement check, pretty much, but not for Billy Joe. It ain't.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that was. Saul Gutierrez says, "Is Caleb going to fight or duck it?" Man, hey, I don't know, Saul. I'm gonna be looking at Caleb with the side eye if he don't take this fight. He gotta fight him. There's no other choice. You gotta fight Canelo, man. Canelo come knocking, you gotta take that fight, bro. It's time.
What's y'all disrespect, man? CP ain't ducking no smoke.
They don't believe in Caleb playing. They think the PBC is go get him out of the fight.
Man, Caleb Plant ain't ducking no smoke.
Caleb Plant better take that fight.
I mean, we got to see if the fight is offered to him, though.
He says, Plant ducked Canelo twice.
When did he duck Canelo? When did he duck Canelo? I'm curious. I can only remember one time that Canelo, that Oscar might have reached out, but it was like a short notice fight, and everybody ain't with that, Tyrese.
He says, Box should be looking at Canelo like he could be outboxed. I mean, I'm sure certain guys feel they can get Canelo. If they can get him in the ring, they can outbox him, do a lot better than Billy Joe. But, I mean, when they get the opportunity, we don't know. Caleb Plant is getting a chance.
You got to have a skill set, though. You got to have a skill set.
Man, Billy Joe can't punch for shit, bro. He don't got good punches. He ain't got a good punch variety. None of that good shit. He could just move around and, kind of do that and, place his shots, but he ain't got no good punch variety. Canelo Alvarez will eventually probably go figure him out anyway.
I don't know if it's the right thing to say, but I don't like the way that Gypsies fighters punch. Like, they're very good with movement and, like, actual boxing ability, but it's like they don't sit down or throw their shots properly. From the Gypsy fighters that I've seen.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if they train their fighters to be always on the move when punching. Maybe that's it. But as far as like sitting down on their shots, they really don't do that well.
He says Plant will flop like Billy. Can't fight mid or short range. You gotta sit in the pocket to beat the redhead. You agree with that? Do you beat the way you beat Canelo on the inside? I don't know. Billy Joe wasn't really busy enough either. I think if Billy Joe was busy, if he had better stamina, better conditioned guy, better athlete, he could have beat Canelo tonight if he was busy throwing punches, making Canelo miss.
Tyrese is referencing one guy, yo. Tyrese is referencing one guy, but that shit isn't going to work for everybody. You could arguably say that Triple G beat him, and Triple G beat him from the outside. From the outside in.
He says WK fighter style of boxing is flawed, and now we know they got weak face bones.
Come on,
oh my goodness. Man, they orbitals be breaking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you go start seeing memes too now. Fans talk. So you go start seeing memes of all these UK dudes with broken orbitals and shit. Watch. He says Plant said he wanted more weeks to prep, so he didn't take the Canelo fight. That was supposedly offered in December.
I mean, G-Man.
Everybody's saying he didn't take it and shit.
No, he didn't take the fight, but you got to think about, okay. So remember, Kovalov took that fight.
Yeah, short notice as hell.
Kovalov took it on short notice. What happened to Kovalov? It's like, yo, just because a dude don't rock off of the circumstances that's given to them, don't mean it's a duck, y'all. Y'all use that word loosely. You want to know what a duck is? Let me show you what a duck is, right? When you tell a dude to get a belt, he gets a belt. And then you tell a dude he's not on the same side of the street. And then it's like when you consistently come up with excuse after excuse. That's a duck. I'm just saying. When Jeff Horn got a belt.
The goalpost.
When Jeff Horn got a belt, you want that belt. And then when Bud gets the belt, who want the WBO belt? It's like if he would have said, "Oh, he got to come over to PBC," we don't do business. I understand that because it's actually a real thing. But you can't come up with 3 or 4 excuses and then tell me that you're not actively avoiding or trying to put off this fight.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be considered what, a PBC fan do. But what's real is real. He's actively, his energy is actively different with Terrence Crawford.
Yep.
And for me, Terrence Crawford hasn't done everything he could have to get this fight. So that's how I see it on both sides.
But next he got to start slapping motherfuckers and shit, I guess. I don't know. No, you can't be going around hitting people today and shit. Today is really just ridiculous. You can't do nothing. You can't say nothing. You can't do nothing. I be letting a lot of shit slide.
As you should, man. You got kids.
Letting a lot of shit slide, man. But yeah, man, salute to everybody in the building. Salute to my man YSM Sports Media. Y'all subscribe to his channel. I'm about to get up out of here. It's late. You know what I'm saying? Good fight tonight. Canelo Alvarez did his thing, got the job done. Billy Joe, I don't know what's next for him. He may go ahead and we may never see him again. Like, subscribe, hide your boy.
Cheeto, real fast. I just seen Canelo told Eddie Reynoso that he's not coming out. I broke his cheek. He's not coming out.
Oh, that's what Canelo told him?
That might have been what you saw when he.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, so Canelo already knew he fucked him up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, that's good to know then. That's good for this on video.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, y'all subscribe to my man YSM Sports Media. Peace out.